good choruses for him.
Like wonton soup.
Yeah. Like there's a large amount of them.
Nah, bro.
But they're all terrible songs.
Nah, Lil B. What got me with him was I was like, why did he be sound ridiculous, right? Mm-hmm. And then he was on like the BET Cypher,
Right?
and rapped his ass off. Rapped his ass off, bro. And I was like, who is that?
That's
let me go see what's up with him. And then I'm like, where's the nigga I heard?
You gotta ask somebody to really listen to him.
Yeah, they go test. Bro, he like Lil Russell took his game plan, bro. Just drop 100 albums. So it's like you got too many. I can't find the one that I want.
I think the first person that really did that was Too Short, wasn't it?
Nah, it was Lil B.
I think Too Short. Well, it was a different way of doing it, but didn't he have like a shit ton of albums? And he just kept dropping albums. I'm wrong about that.
Huh. He had for a rapper, he had hella albums. But it wasn't the frequency. Back in the day, bro, it was still a year or two between albums. You might get 9 months between mixtapes or something, but you're not dropping album after album after album like that.
Okay, you're right, because he was dropping an album every month.
That's what I'm saying. like, bro, I'm in the bed, at the house cooking up, bro. I got 12 more songs, bro. Drop them like Lil Russell, bro. Like, and that's the thing with him. When any time I see something new, I'm like, bro, I got to put it down because you got 12 other songs after that, bro. I'm like, what happened? What happened to that one?
You gotta know some people who really listen to Russell to get you on that shit.
That's the shit.
It's the same vibe, bro, but it is dope.
Yeah, no, I ain't mad at it.
He's different though, cause he actually rapped like he taking time. Lil B was freestyling, like hundreds of songs.
I wouldn't say. I don't like. Yeah, okay. I would say that Russell probably put more pin to his shit. Mm-hmm. But it's still like that same clip because I feel like if you rapping, if that's what you're doing, you can just rap like that, right? And you just refine it, bro. You freestyle it real quick, then you refine it, and you're good, right? Like that's what I feel like he doing. Lil B was just like, it's good.
Everything
next.
I'm gonna fuck up on the beat. You know how we literally mess up?
Yeah.
And he just keep
it going.
Just keep going.
That's what's up.
That's way different shit.
Welcome to the Straight Dope Show. I'm Ludo.
TraB the Wonder.
Hope you're watching us on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do. You can download the app on the device in your hand or on your TV. Just search Rock the Crowd TV and it'll be there.
We are everywhere.
Yep, like air, bro. We popping in Africa. Like all the countries in Africa too, not just
where?
A couple. Not just
spread.
We spread
out in Africa. You feel me? So when we gonna get some tickets to visit? If I buy the tickets, I know I'm gonna get robbed. So we gotta have them.
You gotta get invited. You gotta get invited. You gotta get brought out.
Different feel.
You gotta get brought out. I hear you. That makes sense. That's like going to that's going somewhere you ain't been. Like, nah, bro. If I'm not at the tourist spots, like. You gotta invite me over there, bro. I'm not just gonna fly.
Just popping up, bro. It's like being in the wrong hood. You're not from here. You wasn't invited here.
You can go to the restaurants, but only go to the restaurants. Only go to the places we tell you to go.
You know what I mean?
Don't just be wandering around the streets like I be when I be traveling.
That's how bro got caught. He was slowed down.
Yeah, bro. That's
talking about.
Bro,
slowed down in the hood and got pulled over.
I ain't never been so mad at a storyline in my life. Like now this is the first time I've ever turned off a show because one storyline, not even the main storyline, just a storyline in the show was like,
this is how I can tell you don't get into shit enough. I do that frequently.
See? Well, no, I'm like, if I like it, I like it, and I can go with the ups and downs of it. But this specific one pissed me off because I'm like, yo, mom is a cop. Off top, yo, mom is a cop. That's number one. Mm-hmm. Then you find out you working with the drug dealer. That's number two. He wants you to take a bag. Don't look in the bag. Take the bag over to a place that you ain't never been before. At night. You, as a cop's son, should understand.
It's probably not going to work out well for you. I shouldn't do this.
Nah, he did it anyway. Then wrapped up the other cop homie in the shit with him. So now he got to be an informant. I'm like, hell nah. Get this shit out of here, bro. Take that nigga to jail.
Now you have to be an informant.
I'm done. I was done, bro. I quit the show. And then I just checked back. I quit the show for a month. I'm not going back. I tapped back in and saw him there. I'm like, I'm out of here, bro. Not watching this shit. Then I came back and was like, oh, it's not about that no more? All right, but let me go back to where they stopped. Where they stopped at.
And catch back up and see again. Wow.
Yeah, nah. So
wow,
that's where it is.
That's real though. That's about how we all feel.
But no, I mean, I've never. I guess you're right. I don't care that much about the products. I just want to see stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, bro, when I get invested in it and y'all do some real out of pocket shit that don't even. It's not even.
Don't make sense,
bro.
What is they call congruency? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Maybe.
Where it lines up.
Continuity.
Well, I mean, there's no real continuity in it.
Nothing made sense. It's like, I get that he wants to make music and all these other things, but then when you see your mom cop, that's like the FBI of Georgia, feel me, show up at the studio, she don't even know you work there. Y'all like, oh, you here? Is she there too?
That's your mom?
Like, bruh, that the whole situation. Nah, but I just want to make music. You can make music anywhere, bro.
It don't have to be there. No. Sounds like if his mom is really like that, he could have got his own equipment.
Bruh, she would have helped him. He doing this thing.
Times, you know, like.
You see what I'm saying? You see that's, bruh, we live in a whole different era. If this was the 80s where you needed the studio, I get it.
Engineering shit.
Bruh,
AI can help you engineer now.
Bruh. You can make these beats at the house and sell them bitches on YouTube. Nigga. You do not need to be.
Wait, we were just talking about AI?
Yeah.
AI can actually help you engineer now. Like, you don't need to do that on your own.
AI can do a lot of things except for, like, teach you things.
Let's not do that. Mm-hmm. Let's not do that. We can still read on our own. Comprehension is still a skill.
Nah, bro.
That was all we tested on was comprehension.
They will
do
that.
Understand what we're asking?
But don't nobody understand nothing, bro.
This is why we have issues. Let's not get into this. All right. Going from what you were first talking about with the show and stuff, we could go into Ironheart. We could talk about Ironheart.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, I don't know if it's the parts on my internet, but the parts of the internet that I'm on, where they be talking about things like, how come we haven't gotten a trailer yet? It's 45 days before it premieres. And it's like,
I caught that too.
No, and it's like, because they've learned before when we give you a trailer 60 days out, y'all just shit on it for 60 fucking days. Like, hey, bro, we trying to
publicity for that.
We trying to keep it tight, bro. 30 days. We already changing the whole program. We're changing the whole thing, Marvel shit. So we not promoting it the same way we used to, bro. So, we keeping it tight.
So why would I bring something to you and I know you're going to say something bad about it, but it's a snippet. It's a trailer. Yeah. So you have no idea what it actually is.
Nah, but we can just
what it's going to be.
But shit on it anyway.
That makes no sense.
And so, but this is what I'm like. The whole we mad that we don't have a trailer. You get a trailer. You mad because of what's in the trailer, bro? What is there to even be mad about in the trailer? Bro, just look at the internet. I can't tell you. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
But you know what I mean.
I hear you. I don't have a problem.
It wasn't like it looked like. Let me think of something. Dragon Ball Evolution. All right. When we first saw Dragon Ball Evolution, it was a scrawny little white boy. It didn't even look like Dragon Ball Z. It was just a nigga in a t-shirt. You know
in an orange t-shirt and his hair was cool.
You know what I mean? It was nothing like Dragon Ball. It's not what this is.
Yeah.
Straight out the comics. You know what I mean? Like, what's the actual problem?
But I think it's really where the AI thing comes into the conversation, but we're not gonna go there. Is really that nothing on the whole internet is a marketing tool. And it's a marketing tool that people can put resources behind, good or bad. They can tank your shit, they can boost your shit. So anytime something comes out, the powers that be decide which way we gonna run with this. Exactly. And then that's how we gonna push this to you, like the AI thing and the South Africa shit. We just gonna make the algorithm do what we want it to do, regardless of what's actually happening. Like, my opinion on it is, there's people that care about it really. They deeply into it. They really love it. And then there's those paid actors that they getting paid to just shit on it just because, hey, that's where the dollars is coming from.
You know, we've seen this happen before, too, with Acolyte.
Yeah.
It was the same exact... Well, we're not starting this.
No, but then it's the... but my point is, the majority of people don't give a fuck one way or the other. We don't hear the story. Like, the majority of people in the world
living, have no cares.
We not hear it. They not on the internet like that. Mm-hmm. They not there to be fed the bullshit. So it's like if it pop up on their thing, they like, fuck it, hit play. That's how things grow. But because we are so focused on what happens online, what people say online, like they fucking matter.
It deters a lot, and it's not necessary.
Bro.
I do wish we could kind of turn off comment sections for certain things like this, where it doesn't actually matter what people think, because you haven't seen it yet, so you don't have a real opinion.
Your opinion
So if you
is
don't
based
like
on,
the actor, so what? You haven't seen it yet.
why does that matter to me?
You know what I mean?
Like, no, well, it's
I don't even know if she's an issue. I'm just saying that
no,
as an example.
well,
because I don't understand what they have an issue with other than, black skin.
Well, I'm saying, why does your opinion on any little point on this thing matter to me? You just looking for somebody to agree with your stupid shit. Like, and of course somebody gonna agree with it because y'all niggas need friends. Because it's really, your opinion don't matter to me one way or the other. It's your opinion. You have the right to your opinion. But you putting it out there and then trying to get people to be on your side or like defending it real hard, it don't, bruh. It's just your opinion.
See, this is what happens when he ain't gonna stop.
Otis. See, bro.
Every time we get here, he like, hey, is it time to play?
Like, even though he wasn't, he was
Laying down, chilling.
You saw. You can't really do too much because the big one will like hop him, like he'll fight him for it. But not like that. The internet discourse. But like my whole point was, yes, there's people that care and they want to talk about it and get in community with those. Then there's the people that just want to troll and to whatever they do it and have an adverse effect on it because of whatever their motivations are.
Yeah, it gets
but
old.
The majority of people don't care one way or the other. We not worried about this. We have things going on in our lives.
On top of that, I don't even know if I'm invested in Marvel. If it comes out and somebody tells me it's good, I might watch it.
I just seen, who was it? Kev on stage and what's the light skin? And Tony something? What's the brother's name? You know what I'm talking about.
Sorry.
Hey guys. Jabroni. Go lay down. Yeah. See, you know we don't edit nothing, man. We not taking no noises out. It is what it is. But
it's just funny because it's like,
y'all could have did this. Y'all could be outside. Multiple things.
We sat down.
But nah, they like, nah, bro, we want to be on TV too.
So anyway.
I forgot what I was going to say.
I don't remember either. But looking at just the show, from what I saw, from my own opinion of the trailer,
I want to see it.
It looks like it's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
At least interesting. On top of the fact that they're asking, like, why isn't this being promoted? Why isn't this blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts just came out. So we have to promote Thunderbolts first because that's a movie. So we need that revenue. Well, and it's a bigger project, but it's happening right before this comes out. So we need to go to this first.
And Fantastic Four comes out right after it.
After Ironheart?
Yeah.
So it's like we're following these things up.
And it's that you gotta, like, I feel like you can't keep overshadowing your properties. Like you said, right? We have Thunderbolts just came out. Ryan Coogler produced it, but Sinners blew up. Mm-hmm. Let that breathe, bro. I'm not gonna run and do the press tour for this next show, and all they're gonna ask me about during this show is about Sinners.
Yeah,
that's exactly what would happen if he was out there running around doing the interviews, bro. Because it's still in the box office. They put it back in IMAX,
and he didn't even direct it. He produced it. So it's like, I'm a part of this.
Yeah, but that's
not my thing.
But because his name is on it, that's who you run out there 100%. For do the interviews.
So it's like, once again, like you said, we don't want to overshadow our other work.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts is out right now. Yeah. So for all the people that was talking shit a couple weeks ago, this is what they were focused on, and it's doing well. I think it's number 1 in the last 2 weeks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I heard because my friend who watches all the Marvels when they come out, she's like, it was very good, but it was also very emotional. So.
Well, yeah, because everybody got to go through their dark place.
But it's how tone can change how you feel about things. Mm-hmm. These are all, I wouldn't say anti-heroes. They're more like villains that, I guess they are anti-heroes. Anyway, this is their story. We can put this ragtag team together.
The losers.
Yes. Together. Literally. No, that's the right way to say it. This is like, these are the defenders. What was that movie called?
The losers.
The losers. Because we putting them all together.
That was actually a movie based on a comic book.
And we need them to be the heroes to save the day right now.
Yeah.
And that's what this movie's about. So it's like we look at their turns. We talk about this. We want you to invest in this. People are going to the movies. They're liking it. Why would we talk about Ironheart and we need this to keep doing well? So ride this wave first.
Everything has its time. And I feel like we live in too much in a what now culture where it's like, yeah, Thunderbolts came out on Friday, so Ironheart should have their trailer out on that Monday. And it's like, bruh, chill. Let some shit breathe. And I feel like because of the internet, because so many people make their livings.
Strong opinions.
Well, it's not even strong opinions, bruh. It's they make their living off of talking about these things. Mm-hmm. That's it. So it's like they're clamoring for it because they last videos ain't hitting and they need the new one to hit. They need the new thing to drop so they can hurry up.
It don't even matter what I'm saying on this video as long as I'm getting these impressions that I need.
And we need them to drop something so we can talk about it because we can't keep talking about the same things we talked about for the last 2 weeks.
You know what gets me the most clicks? Mm-hmm. Negativity.
Every time.
So we just follow the path to your bullshit. So we're sick of it. All right, we sick of it.
It's over.
And especially when it comes to black things. So we're very sick of it. We know what it is. Video games, fucking TV, movies. Get your own stuff. Hey, well, they still mad.
But that was what I'm saying. I'm like, bruh, I don't get it. Y'all be mad. Y'all
you didn't have to watch this if you don't want to see the black people.
Y'all want us to censor you so bad that anything that we do that doesn't put you in front or showcase you in it, you like, oh, that's racism. And it's like, but bruh, I just put a show. Bruh, there's this show. What's it called? Damn it! I just put it on the thing. His name, something can't lose. Parker Lewis can't lose. Right? It's from the '90s. It's a teen fantasy show. Not one black person is in that show with a speaking role. Not a one. There might be some cats in the background. They might even had a guest spot once or twice in the 3 seasons.
You just walk through.
Feel me? But not one person is on the IMDb page as a cast. Wow. Right?
Yeah.
I still fuck with that. But that's what you see what I'm saying. I'm like, I still fuck with that show. I don't even trip that. I'm not even in there.
Why was I watching Buffy as a child? Angel and any of us.
But that's what I never understand how we can be so. It's just entertainment, bruh. These cats is putting the show together.
I think,
and we rock with it.
If we were to actually answer this without getting too deep, we're an inclusive culture. We big up other people. We want you to celebrate your victories. 100%.
Want you to shine, bro. If you fly, you fly.
And we happy about it. We happy for you being great at what you do. Mm-hmm. Please don't fall. But
it just rock, bro.
That's a part of our culture. We don't want to just sit and hate on shit.
Yeah.
That's not what we do.
We ain't got that energy, bro. It's not necessary.
And if you do have that energy where you just hating on shit, we call you out for it. Why are you being a hater? And if you revel in being a hater, all right, cool. That's your personality.
He just
but that's an individual as opposed to the whole group. We don't do that as a whole group. Mm-hmm. All right? These niggas have hateful groups. All right?
Yes.
That is a thing that they do.
That's what they do. That they congregate to hate.
And hate stuff that they supposedly love and like and enjoy and are a part of randomly.
That's where I go back to the, I don't think even these people care about those things because everything that they hate on Ironheart been in the comics. The Black Green Lantern been in the comics. Feel me? Like all of these things have precedent in they source material. They happened before. They didn't just sit in the meeting and was like, hey, we got a girl Iron Man. Let's make her black. They didn't do that.
I swear they act like that's what they're thinking every single time.
Like they didn't do that, bro. We got a ninja movie coming out. Let's put a black gun out there. They didn't. Nobody thought that, bro. They like, yo, there's history, context. There's history. They got statues of bro. They got statues of bro. They got statues of bro.
Cause you talking about some real shit. Let's talk about some not so serious real shit that's hilarious when you think about it. The Ninja Turtles. Y'all love the Ninja Turtles, but when the creators of shit said they was based off urban black culture, y'all don't want to hear it.
Like you can tell,
it makes you mad. But what else would they have been?
They from the sewers, my nigga. They
In the city, just being
and they urban, bruh. They urban. They own the block. They got a curfew. They got one strict.
It's so funny though when they had those few moments where they human and shit, and they're all black kids, and they like, why is this? And you upset about it? Why are you upset? This is what you was watching the whole time. You didn't know?
It's because they love everything about our culture, except that they gotta see us.
I don't like those black ones. Those dark ones.
Because that don't make. It's like, bro.
Just does something to my soul every time I see you and shit that I like.
Well, it's like I said about rap music, bro. There's no way for these cats to go number one, be triple platinum, and any of that if it was just us buying it.
That ass.
If it was just the streets supporting it, feel me? We would never know Lil Durk name.
And this is also why a lot of black people don't recognize Eminem for his greatness, because a lot of us were not fans of him coming up. All right, I remember asking family why they didn't. I don't listen to that. That was the mindset. But the point that I'm trying to center on is the majority of your fans are white. The majority of the ones that go number one have a white predominant fan base.
You got to, bro.
Also, why you become pop stars like Drake and stuff. He's not a part of our culture, even though he sees himself in the likeness that he is.
Bro, he cosplaying.
But the point is, he sees himself like that.
Yeah, like
because he's doing what we do.
He like the kid that run like Naruto. He see himself in that. He not that though.
Yes. Exactly. Don't even know where to go with that. But anyway, Ironheart is coming out. I think it's gonna be dope.
I do too.
I can't wait to see it.
And you know what? We honest over here. If we watch it and we don't like it, we're gonna come in here and tell you.
That's what I said about Acolyte, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, yo, the fight scenes are dope. The pacing is bad. It's all over the place. They probably could have just reordered the episodes and it would have been much better.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. It's like we gonna support it and we gonna come in here and give you an honest opinion. It's not bro. We not counting off for nobody. Don't care like that. It's like, is it good or not?
I like good shit.
That's it. So we
more Star Wars. The little cartoon came out and they go through Asajj Ventress. It's the Eagle and it's dope. And also, Acolyte Season 2 just wrapped up. Not Acolyte,
Andor.
Andor Season 2 just wrapped up. That was amazing.
Bro, they said Andor they was like, is Andor setting up for a Season 3? They like, it's called Rogue One.
Literally. So just watch them.
Hey, no, I like how Star Wars is telling their stories just all out of order. And it's like,
you can place them up.
Like, no, but I'm saying you can, but I like how you not. It's fables, bro. It's how you learn stories. It's like, I never knew that happened in history. And then you find out a little nugget.
Let me tell you a tale.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. Like, even though I don't watch it like that, I can appreciate that. Like I said, when I hopped into the Clone Wars, bro, I was on that shit. I was like, hey, this
is in Clone Wars. That's the only thing she's in. And then she got like this little segment. It's just like a couple episodes in like 15, 16 minutes. And it's pretty dope. So Star Wars does dope shit, especially when they animate. It's always usually dope because there's no limitations. But I was proud of Andor just because of how good it was. When I was looking at the first season, the politics of it all, like I like that type of shit. Because
them niggas that like
it's that story. I like plot.
I was gonna say you stayed awake in episode 1 like the whole way.
I was a child though. That's different.
Bro, I went to episode 1. And you know
no, you're wrong. We left the movie theater.
Because bro, it's because you wasn't the one driving. That shit starts with the space war, and then they go to like the Congress meeting for about an hour, and then they go back.
Asleep, bro.
I was knocked out.
What are you talking about?
Nah, I didn't even make it the first the first star fight. I was just chilling, bro. I was like, this is cool. And then I got comfortable, bro, and slid. Bro, I guess they was
I literally can't say anything about it because it was bad.
Bro, they was talking for that hour, and then they started another fight, and I came back to. In that fight, I was like, oh, man, what was I like?
What
a couple
happened?
minutes, and bro was like, you was out for an hour, my nigga. You missed all the plot. And I was like, oh, let's keep watching.
Yeah, it's like that. But Andor is also like that, where it's all plot. It's all like political. We understanding the workings of the galaxy and the system.
Watching this Ironheart trailer like, blow some shit up. Let's go. Flying. Let's go.
Wait till episode 4 then. Nigga, just skip all the bullshit. Just wait till episode 4. Whatever that is gonna be.
Just get me into action.
She'll be in the suit and
I don't need
something's gonna happen.
I don't need none of that other shit.
That's so bad. But you know what? People are who they are. My brother's like this.
I'm here for the fun, bro. You seen how they got Nobody too? I'm like, yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know Nobody?
I don't watch stuff like that.
All right, so there's a movie called Nobody where Brett is just a regular white dude that's an assassin cat.
Oh, okay.
So, right, like somebody broke into his house and then he just went off, snapped and killing everybody. Right?
Right, so can I give you a little thing?
Huh?
I don't watch white.
You don't watch John Wick?
No, I didn't like John Wick.
Oh.
It took me a long time to watch those. Okay, so I liked the first one. The second one was cool.
I said it just progressively got worse.
By the fourth one, I was like, this is ass.
This is the same
and
thing.
Y'all loving it. And I was like, this is super ass.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I love ninja gun shit. Like,
that's cool.
Like, I like when
but at a certain point in my life, I don't know, my mid-20s or something.
You said fuck all that.
No, it's the white, what is it, lead protagonist or whatever you call him. The lead hero of, I'm an assassin. You done with Tom Cruise. I don't give a fuck. You done with Tom Cruise. I don't want to see that shit.
I get it. I feel it.
It's like
the Jason Bournes did.
I like Jason Bourne.
James Bond. But you like all of them. No, I hear you because it's definitely a group.
I've seen so many in my lifetime. You know how they talk about us being included and stuff? I've seen so much of you. I'm literally sick of it.
But that's why Alex Cross is lit. I get it. I hear you, bro.
I have white fatigue.
That's why Alex Cross is fly. See what I mean? Hey, bro, it's what for us. Because y'all got so many that every time it's like...
I just can't do it, dude. I can't do it.
I understand, but they got Nobody 2 coming out, which is basically the same thing. But it's dude from Better Call Saul, so it's like you don't expect him.
I never watched that show. I heard it was good.
It's cool. Again, fatigue, bro. I understand.
I watched the original show.
He was
Breaking Bad.
It was the lawyer.
I know.
Yeah, so him.
I mean, that's cool.
Him as a John Wick, though.
What the fuck? Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Come on.
Him as a John Wick.
Wait, was it a movie?
Yeah.
I did see it.
Yeah, you know that.
I think you made me watch it, though.
I didn't make
Was it you? Or was it my dad? It might have been my dad.
I'm like, I didn't make you.
It might have been my dad. Can you back up, bro?
Only movie I ever made you watch
Down, buddy.
What's that shit?
Down, buddy.
Otis.
He act like he don't know the word.
He know it. What's this shit? Only movie I ever made you watch was The Big Hit and then Family Man for my birthday, because I'm like, nigga, that's the sequel, and we're gonna watch that as a family.
We don't even need to talk about those. But I do remember Nobody. So now that you jogged my memory, I do remember Nobody. It was good.
It's lit.
It was good. So there's a number 2. All right, now that I understand where we at. Then all of that doesn't come back to, okay, cool.
He said I had white fatigue. I'm done with white superhero. I'm done with white. You don't watch Reacher or nothing where Brett just be kicking.
I saw the first season.
Yeah.
I'm not watching this. I don't. It's.
But
every time I watch these shits,
Superman with no cape.
Every time I watch these shits, it takes a very long time for me to even check in on it. And I think it's mainly because I need to have something to watch, right? Where it's like I ran out of everything, I've exhausted everything.
He said I done watched it back to back.
There's got to be something else on here. I guess I watched Reacher season 2. It was pretty cool, I'll check it out, and then you do the YouTube recap of the last season because I ain't seen that shit in years. I don't remember.
Hey, bro, all I do is watch recaps. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah.
Like if I watch the recap and I think it's cool, I'll turn the recap off and go watch the actual thing. But usually I'm like, I just watch the recap, so I watch like 20 movies a day.
Absolutely never.
Like, because it don't matter.
I don't care about enough movies to even try to do no shit like that.
I don't, bro.
Unless it's like the fantasy kinds. Maybe so. Maybe.
Nah.
If they're good.
All right, bro. We ain't talking about nothing. Moving on.
I'm sorry. We definitely babbled for a while.
So, we talking about the Dubs' future, bro. They playoff run is done. I mean, we knew that when Steph got hurt, but you feel me? Are you glad? Are you glad? Are you glad?
Started like that wasn't even halfway necessary.
Are you glad?
They're done. Actually, I'm not sad about it because they needed to lose.
I was gonna say, are you glad that it ended fast instead of them like
prolonging it?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
A little bit. Just
like, I mean, it's like, because I feel like
I'm not one of the people that looked at this and said, "Oh, they have a chance." Like everybody's looking at the competition and seeing how the more juggernauty teams are getting knocked off, and it's like, well, we know we can beat the ones that beat them. So Steph and them are probably looking at this and saying, we had an opportunity to actually win another one. Like, we could have done it. But I'm looking at the team, especially as I went through the season, and saying the guys that are with you can't do it. And that's really what happened. Like, y'all barely got through the Rockets, and they have no offense. Like, they had a great defense. It really was that good. But they have no offense, and y'all barely got past them.
Okay.
After going up 3-1, and then they just took it to you.
You put the clamps on.
Right? And then you get to Minnesota, who does have an offense, and that's how you look. Like, you don't really belong here with the rest of them. As soon as Steph went down, you literally have no offense. You look like a G League team. Like, it's not far off from saying that. You know what I mean? If you didn't have the defense that you have, you would just be getting blown out by 30, 40, 50 every single game.
Jeez. No,
dead ass. If you didn't have a good defense, you would just completely get blown out because you can't score. I don't want to keep seeing this. And then they want to blame fucking Jimmy Butler. He broke his ass in the first series. Came back a half a week later or something, and it's like...
Well, I feel like you blaming Jimmy Butler when he just signed a contract, right?
They do want you to be at least Robin and step in when Batman goes down.
But if we looking at this with clear eyes, right? Yeah, that sounds great. But bro, when Batman gone and I bust my ass to lose,
yeah,
like if we plan,
he probably saw the painting on the wall too.
That's what I'm saying. We got as good as you are, bro. You even if you get past Minnesota in 7 games, right? Who you playing next in 7 games? It's gonna be 7. Like
these are they weren't getting much break, so they had already been on 10 games in like 15 days.
Yeah, they play every other day.
It was.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like why would you drain your tank like that when
it ain't necessary?
And what I was saying was he just re-signed, right? Like he just got a contract. So if I'm here for 3 years, 2 more after this one.
Oh, word.
I don't know. You know more than me.
I thought it was just 2.
I thought it was 3, but whatever. It might be 2. It might be 2 in an option. Who knows? Look, the point being, the nigga signed for 2 more years. We looking at Steph like he coming up on the end. I'm not gonna burn the gas, bruh, in this first opportunity when we don't even know we're not even playing together like that. We can play together good, but I ain't been the whole season here. I don't know the playbook and all this other shit. Why am I going to destroy myself and whatever we got in this team when we got 2 years?
I think you've given that perspective because as fans, people get a little too fanatical and they looking at this where it's like you're too invested in the team, and you need to understand that it's okay to lose sometimes. Bro, like it's okay that this
you coming back at another time, coming back next year to fight again, bro. That's what you're here to do.
In a few months, to be honest,
but that's what I'm saying. You coming back, if you coming back more healthy. If you burn it out right now, bro, you don't know what's gonna happen.
And you could fuck up and injure yourself even more by the time you get here.
You don't even know if you got injuries that you just nursing. You feel me? They're not telling us everything. You might have something that got so many jumps in them knees. You only got so many pulls on them hamstrings,
And
bro.
that's probably why that happened, is because Steph runs around a lot. But he was getting banged around in that because it was way more physical than normal. We'll get into that in a sec. But that had something to do with him getting that injury. So it's like, if you want to keep pushing this, on top of the fact that my hand is messed up and they, picking at me every single time I'm in another game, I need rest. This isn't going to work out this year. And for fans to not understand that, and we looking at the fact that the supporting cast isn't really that good. They're not good enough yet.
It's too much. If you had a decent supporting cast, maybe you would have a solid push. But if you went and don't have an offense without him, bro, it's a problem.
No.
And what are you playing into? Like
It's
you said,
nothing.
if he gotta be there for you to win, then you don't have a winning team. You got winning players.
That's where we're at.
That's cool.
I think that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of fans.
Fans don't ever want to believe the bullshit about their team,
it's also why I'm sick of the Steve Kerr thing, because it's like I've always had my issues with Steve Kerr, but I can't look at this roster for what it is and then just blame him. Like, you're not trying. Like, he had the most different starting lineups of any coach this year.
That's cool. I'm gonna always talk shit about Steve Kerr because anytime I see him, I'm not saying he don't be coaching. I'm just saying when I see him, bro, buying hot dogs.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
check
saying.
this out though. He coached when it's playoff time.
Okay,
he step up, and he's got enough track record for me to understand.
He's a championship coach. I just like talking shit about him because, like I said, he give me the evidence.
But he also has his deficiencies. He's not a developmental coach.
Right.
Like, we've been through this enough to we don't even have to go through it again.
It's just all I'm gonna say is I'm not disrespecting him as a coach. It's just when I see him on the camera,
I'm laid back chilling
every time. So it's like, bro, look at him doing that shit again. But he the one champion.
Make sure the shrimps is warmed up in the back when we come back there for halftime.
Hey, could you get my other socks? I think I need the ankles ones right now. The high ones is kind of cutting.
But call my wife and see what we doing tonight. After the game. It's like, his mind just ain't on the game. Not 100%.
Like, that's what it looked like. So that's why I make fun of him. But all of the other things you got going on, it's like you're rebuilding you're trying to, what do I want to say? You're trying to rebuild and be on the road at the same time, right? It's like you're still trying to be in the mix, but let's just mix and match these pieces, bro. I'm gonna get that new water pump at the next O'Reilly's. Feel me? And we gonna slap it on, then we gonna keep
remember when we had Dennis Schroeder?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hey, bro, I got this duct tape. I'm gonna get them shocks.
Stop that.
I can cop the shocks at the next
that
one.
Leak. Like, I put this duct tape on it.
We
like,
just
Jimmy Butler.
Turn the air off. Turn the air off.
Super duct tape with Gorilla Glue on top.
Turn the air off. We just gonna ride with no air. It's cool. Roll the windows down. We gonna make it to the next stop.
It's still a patch job. We're not winning anything with a patch job for a team. Like, it's not. It's not good enough.
That's not realistic.
So it's like this is why you already hear. As soon as we lose, you start hearing trade talks. Giannis. Immediately. Because the team wasn't good enough. But they know that.
But I think I saw your comment on one of the posts where it was like, even if we do get Giannis, it's not gonna work with Draymond.
And you probably got to give him up.
Something got to happen, and then that's a whole new learning process. Like,
not, but that's why it's probably not even going to happen.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the reason why the Warriors have been able to do what they've done is because they've been consistent, at least at those two positions, for so long. Mm-hmm. If you get rid of either one of them, it's done. The dynasty shit, all of that is done.
The fact that they got Jimmy Butler and they gave him the contract is why I know that the Giannis is just fluff talk. Mm-hmm. It's just for the media to have something to talk about. Because unless we actually trading Jimmy, who fit well with the team, and they have great symbology, and we didn't know that was going to happen before they trade for him. You got him and saw that, and it worked. Yeah. Now we're just going to trade him away for Giannis? Like if we're being real about it, it takes something like this, because you can't have them all together. They're not what is it?
Cohesive.
At all. Mm-hmm. I was about to say symbiosis. What kind of
Symbiotic is the
whatever
word.
I was thinking of was very wrong.
You
So.
want to try to go scientific with it? It's
But
okay.
it ain't gonna work. The main point is it ain't gonna work, and you can't just throw stars together just because you have Steph. Like there has to be some kind of flowing offense, and they need more scoring than they have right now.
I feel like people think everything is like the Olympics when it's like, oh, we had all the stars on the team, and it's like, y'all realize if Steph don't go nuclear, that doesn't work.
You're literally done.
Like you know what I mean?
We've seen that Giannis can't get it done on his own. So what? Jimmy can't get it done on his own.
Nah, everybody need help. Like even Steph need help, bro. It's not like he do it by himself. He just they be like, bro, which one we not go guard? Like when that's the problem. It's like, all right, he just gonna shoot from out there. Well, fuck it, he got to beat us then. Damn, he beat us.
But it happens from the 3-point line. Mm-hmm. So you gotta like just break it down and look at it and say like, well, who else can shoot threes? And nobody else can really shoot other than him and Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield is a streaky shooter. He comes off the bench, so it's like he's a part of the team. We're okay with him going forward, but he's not a main chunk of what you really need for your offense.
Nah, bro, he's a decent role player.
Exactly. So it's like let him be what he is. Don't try to expect more. Let Jimmy come into the team and be who he is, and don't try to expect more. He's not a 3-point shooter. He's not a 30-point per game scorer. That's just not who he is.
Bro, he grind. He get to the basket when he need. He get you a bucket when he need it.
And y'all saw how they were calling fouls these last 2 series. He's not getting those calls like he normally do.
Nah, you old, bruh. We getting you old niggas out of here.
So, hey, mad at you for not going to the basket more and not getting calls. Like,
I feel like the refs just be listening. The refs listening to my episodes from like 6 months ago. Get these old niggas out of here, and they like, oh, word. Actually, is that what we doing?
I do think this is that one of them years where they said, yeah, it's definitely time to pass the torch because all of them lost. Steph got hurt and lost. LeBron looked old and weak. Fucking KD couldn't even make it to the playoffs. Is there any more of them? Or is this the 3?
But bro, these cats been in the league for
forever.
15 years. Yeah. Like niggas is in high school that was born the year they was drafted. They about to be out of high school. Like they in
talk about LeBron. These niggas is getting ready.
They in college, bro. They in college, not getting
graduate, bro. We about.
It's been so long. I've been watching this so long. They've been around for so long.
Fuck.
So it's like I think it's the internet again, and like I was saying before, where it's the powers that be move the narratives. So it's like the reason they've been relevant for so long in the conversation is because the powers that be want them to be. It's been 15 years, bro. There's been multiple cats that we could have latched on to. And even if they didn't win, we'd still be fans of them.
100%.
Right? But it's like, nah, bro, we still talking about LeBron. We still talking about KD. And it's like, okay, cool. All them other cats came and went, bro. They got podcasts now. Like,
y'all still hanging on. See, and that's another one that they're trying to throw
and that's
out
the
there.
powers
the KDs. Let's get KD back on the team. Like, come on, bro. See what I mean, bro? Like, come on, bro.
No.
I don't want to see.
I can't, bro.
I don't want to see us.
This is where I want the NBA and the Big Three to partner up, and we could just slowly retire them niggas to the Big Three. Like, yo,
and let them
like
continue
their
dominance over there.
Like next move. That's your next move, right? We went from high school to college to the NBA. Big Three is the retirement league, bro. When you done in the NBA. You in the big three. Boom. And you can play there for however long you want.
You could be 50 years old.
Bro, we don't give a fuck. Keep balling, bro. Keep doing it.
You hella not wrong, bro.
Do it over there, bro. Like,
I'm so for this.
Well, because I feel like it fucks the game up in we never know what the new talent can do until it's too late. And then it's always a what if. Mm-hmm. When, bro, these cats was in their position. The position they played was his position. He's still there 15 years later. Exactly. But these kids, the Thompson twins was at Steph Curry camp. Yeah. Like shit like that multiple times over. Mm-hmm. Fucking LeBron played with Gary Payton and 2.
It's crazy.
He played with multiple niggas' dads and sons, bro. Multiple times.
Niggas in the NBA, yes. Because I've been here 20 years. So
Bruh, get the fuck out. Like,
that nigga gonna look at you and be like,
like
I'm making $60 million a year. I'm not going anywhere.
That's why I need an NBA retirement league.
But they still good. Like they're, but wait, because like the Lakers do have like the right mentality where we say we get you a young star, let it try to his team, and you still be here and try to lead us to something. Didn't really work out, but it's still something.
I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, for me as a casual fan, there's a generation of NBA players that I have no idea who they are. You could tell me how great their stats were. You could tell me how good Paul George was, bro. Who? I only started looking at Paul George when I saw his shoes at the store and was like, hey, these is clean. Oh, Paul George got shoes? Why Paul George got shoes? Like that's how. But that's what you see.
That's crazy.
But that's
back in the Roy Hibbert days. That's why.
But that's what I'm saying is there's a whole generation of people that I'm a casual fan. I don't look at it like that. So I only know the 4 or 5 names that be given to me like that. So when I go to the store, it's like, oh, he good enough to have a shoe.
Wait, hold on.
He good enough to have 6 shoes. Oh, these are the 6s.
I'm actually thinking about Tatum. Didn't they say he was the Kobe of Paul George's?
You said that.
I didn't know. That was
somebody else said that.
That was in a post, bro.
Okay. I thought you
I'm
said
not that
like,
evil.
I was like, whoa.
Actually, I might be. I might be that fucked up. If I'm rolling, I really might say something like that.
Right.
But I didn't come up with that.
Okay.
I'm not taking credit for that one.
Shouts to you for not taking credit for it.
No, I'm not taking credit for that.
But that's what I'm saying, though, is it's like there's so many of they superstar caliber players. They were really good on their teams for 2 or 3 years, like players usually are. Mm-hmm. No, who are they?
Nobody. Really.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's like
if you haven't done anything and then you get to this point,
bro, we done had 2. Bron been in the league for 20 years. That's 2 sets of like Larry Bird careers,
but other players that could have been there.
And like I said, you play my position. I can't even make the All-Star game because you there, and then there's one other spot.
So once again, there is a reason that we kind of need to phase these old dudes out. And I hear you on that. Remember when we said the Olympics should be their last hurrah, and then they actually won it, and it was dope. It's like, all right. And start the lights on candles, nigga. Blow it.
Pack it up, bro. Let's go.
This shit should be over now.
But
everybody except Steph. I don't know about Steph, bro. His game is different.
And I mean, only reason I feel that way for all of them, including Steph, is the amount of time it's been, bro. When you are playing in NBA games with literal children that were at your basketball camp, you know who you had to have the LeBron camp for Nike, and they was kids at that camp that had to be specially invited, and now they almost 30.
No, not 30.
How old is D-Lo?
Damn, he right. Shit.
Bruh, move the fuck on. That's all I'm saying. Like,
it's time.
This ain't golf, bruh. You know, like
he was drafted in 03, bro.
You see, bruh.
Steph was drafted in 09.
That's still,
like, but
it's still the same thing when I can say the twins that was at your camp. We got the video, we got the pictures, we seen the kids at your camp holding up their trophies.
Oh no, this was like a cool storyline for them to talk about.
It's a great storyline, but then when you realize how many other people have came and went,
and you're still here, it's just taking up that spot. Like I hear you on that. The only reason I say probably not Steph, just like he's going to most likely keep going, is because he shoots.
No, I get it. I totally understand. I respect where you're coming from. I'm saying for me, it's like really just it's just the time, bro. Like we in a holding pattern.
No,
like,
I get it because we would have had Poole. We would have got rid of Green if all of that was real and we was trying to phase out of Steph's career. A lot of different things would have happened with the Warriors.
And it's all what ifs. You know what I mean? Because it's because of we holding on to I mean, again, they great basketball players, so I kind of get it.
Clay getting mad and leaving.
Like, I get it, but how? It's just old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro,
Time to hang it up.
how like when you talk about greatness and all those other things, there's not how many more players are gonna play this long. I don't give a fuck how old they are. These is individuals that have played for 15, 20 years. Jordan's career wasn't that long. No, like none of the greats played this fucking numbers is not gonna be touched because who else is playing 20 years? Yeah, you great because
There's a
you
few, but very few.
bro, that's a small number.
Very few.
Right? We just
Handful.
so it's like all of these things, it's like, oh, we can't say something about your greatness, but these cats played 7 years and put up crazy numbers in 7 years. You played for 25 and your numbers is astronomical.
He is coming up for 25 years, bro. Like, I think he can too.
I'm not saying he can't. Like, I'm just saying
He didn't like he said he would rather coach the next Olympic team. So I don't think he planned, at least LeBron. I don't think he plans on being a part of the NBA that long. I don't know about KD.
No, but that's cool, but it's already happened. You see what I'm saying? We at this point it's like, bruh, cool. Whatever.
Let's move on. Yeah. Let's move off you. Let's move on from this topic. I feel you.
That's it.
So that's it with the Dubs. They gone. We'll talk about them in the off season. The playoffs are happening.
Oh, I mean they are, but let's talk about the Kings real quick.
Oh, okay. I didn't think you wanted to.
I didn't because I don't know much. But but you know what I mean? Doug Christie's still the coach, so we gonna get a full season out of him.
Yep.
We got is it Bobby Jackson coming back as an assistant? BJ Armstrong from the Bulls championship, the first three-peat. He coming there as an assistant. They got a new GM,
which might mean something.
And I think there was one more. They just really solidifying the coaching staff and the players. And in my eyes, I see it as it's the next step up. It's like if you look around the league recently, Detroit Pistons, for example, they first step to getting back to good was bringing Joe Dumars and them back in the fold, right? And getting the ex-NBA cats in their front offices and things.
The people who care,
right? And then
want to bring in.
And now we see where the Pistons is at. So I'm looking at the Kings like, hey, I see what you're doing, bro. Let's see what happens. But I'm glad that they making these moves, and it's not just recycling NBA niggas, bro. Like, what I mean by that is the NBA is your career, right? Like a job in the NBA, an assistant coach, front office dude, whatever. That's just your career. So you spend your time. Oh, he was an assistant over in Minnesota. And then he was the blah 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 over in Phoenix. Like, all right, bro. I'm glad we just didn't retread them cats. That's just like, oh, he's up for it. He applied. He put his application in, and we'll give him the job. Type shit. Like, nah, bro. I feel like they picked the people that they wanted to work with, and I like that.
They're bringing some real cohesion into the team. I'm hoping the best for them. I said the last thing last season, and I was thinking they'd be better this year.
We all were,
but a lot fell apart for that team. So it's like not even looking back at this last year because fuck Fox and all of that, but looking forward. There's only a few things that they really need. They need like a point guard. Yeah,
they need a true point guard. And I would also say I don't know if the cats are staying because free agency or whatever, and I don't know their contracts like that.
Actually know. Yeah.
But the way that they talking, except for Sabonis, but I feel Sabonis, but I ain't mad. Do what you got to do. Like, bro, we need to respect you more. Everybody do across the board.
Yeah, he should have been an all-star.
You know what I mean? But everybody else is like the fact that they not immediately. Like, oh, I'm out of here, man. As soon as on my exit interview, I'm dipping. You see,
but I think the players can see that the front office is trying.
Well, and that's what I'm saying though, because usually when the season ends and they do that exit interview, they like, we about to see what free agent talking about. What free agency talking about? Yo, you got to talk to my agent.
This is what I was weird about because they were talking about that with DeRozan and what's light skinned cat's name from
Levine.
Yeah, same thing. They're making it seem like he was out of there, and it's like y'all don't know that. They might actually try to make it work.
Well, but that's what I'm saying though, is they didn't. That media is saying they shit, but I'm saying the words out of their mouth seem more like we'll see what happens. Like, I'm not gonna promise nothing, but I'm also not dipping immediately. I'm not packing my shit like
Because if
go.
we start getting some players in here to make me feel like, hey, we actually doing something.
We
Like, you know how the Clippers got Ben Simmons,
Yeah.
and like what the Kings need is a defensive, like somebody who can be like your
A presence?
defensive presence on that team. They also need a point guard. He would have been somebody that y'all could look at. They could actually change the workings of the team and not be like a big ass contract. You know what I mean? And it's like if you look at players like that around the league, you can change a team overnight, and it might not take that much cash.
Like what's his name did for the Knicks.
So you have your stars. That's why I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't understand the negativity that surrounds the Kings media because it's really the radio dudes that are hella negative to me.
Because scoring. Like as somebody born here, you know what I mean, been around as long as the Kings have.
I feel like they
bruh,
say the same shit you be saying. Y'all all on the same.
Like, nah, bro.
trajectory,
We done seen it where we had some things going, blew that shit up. Got rid
I've been hurt before, bro.
And I'm not every time we fall for it every time. So after a while, you just like, yeah, we'll see. Whatever,
see, bro.
niggas trash.
Until otherwise.
So yeah, so we'll see how it turns. But again, them niggas ain't in the playoffs. Let's talk about cats that's in the playoffs, like the Knicks. Do you think they about to beat the Celtics?
Well, they're going to a game 7, and they're without Tatum. So I'd rather see the Knicks at full power than the Celtics go on and you don't have full power because you're going to lose to the better team eventually. Even if you get to the finals, you're going to lose to whoever's on.
It's that's a big piece missing.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So those West teams are very serious too. So nobody's gonna come in half stepping.
Yeah,
they're not gonna make it half stepping.
Yeah, no.
So
I dig that.
I'd rather see the Celtics lose going forward because you don't have Tatum.
Mm-hmm.
So it just doesn't seem right unless they surprise everybody and just that old hoorah. But that'd be like a miracle. So that's how I feel about them.
Mm-hmm.
The New York Knicks, I don't actually believe in.
Why is that?
Because
I feel like
I think it's more about the coach than the team.
Okay.
I don't
even know who that coach is.
Tom Thibodeau.
Oh.
Where
Did he win a championship recently?
Not that I think of. No, hell no. But he's one of those coaches that kind of just runs your teams into the ground, your players.
Oh yeah. He the one coach that don't nobody really fuck with.
See, I don't fuck with him.
Now that I think about it, he's the one with, like that. That's just the way he coach. He got like a hard nosed coaching style.
It's cool.
And like a military mindset.
Like it'll bring you so far, but I don't believe in them to actually get it done all the way.
I would say that coaching style can work if the team buy in.
You know what? I also don't believe that Brunson and Cat can be the duo that beats the dudes on the West. So if y'all get to the finals, y'all make it all the way there, y'all probably gonna lose.
See, because I'm not
5 games.
I'm not betting on Cat for nothing. Like he cool, but I don't. You know what I mean? He does his thing, but I'm not relying on him for anything. Nah. I got faith in Brunson in the last 5 minutes because what the fuck is up with him?
Yeah, he cool, but he also 6 feet. So.
Bruh, do it for the short kings, bruh. Do it.
I do not believe in cuz like that.
Hey, I do.
Like if you the one,
bruh.
If you the one, then nah. If you the two, maybe.
Nah, hell
like when he was with Luka, it was more believable then.
And
but
then
when you the one, but when you the
bro.
one.
It's him, bro.
Hell no, I don't believe him like that.
I think
he cool though. I'm not trying to say he
cool.
ain't dope.
It's cool.
Like, he got dope ass
We
moments.
gonna see.
It's fun to watch down the stretch.
We gonna see.
That's awesome.
Bro, they found him out in the fucking third. Like, yo. My only issue with these playoffs have been only issue with these playoffs have been they fouling cats out in the third. And I'm like, in the third? Hey, like, I get it. You feel me? Last 4 minutes or whatever. Hey, bro, shit happens. But in the third, bro, what are you doing in the first 2 quarters to get.
So
hold on. You said hold on, wait. You said Shy was topping steals or something. But I'm like, bro, but I don't think he's swiping like that. I feel like he good on the ball. He fast, got reactions and shit. But I feel like he ain't just smacking niggas like that.
all right, so I would give you that, but the problem that I see in the NBA in general is motherfuckers use their hands too much to play defense. And that's like, basics where you're supposed to move your feet, be in front of the player. But this is why there's so many touch fouls in the first place. And it's irritating when the person is moving their feet in front of you and they get a touch foul. But when you just swipe it at him and he already passed you, that was just dumb.
Yeah.
And that happens. And then the person's like doing their moves and you just pressing X, bro. like stop. Like even in a video game, you're eventually gonna foul him if you just keep pressing X. In a real game, if you just swipe it at somebody, you definitely gonna hit their arms or something.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna go up under.
No, there's definitely gonna be some contact, but my thing is,
if they calling that, then yeah, it does make sense that he would foul.
My thing would be, I feel like players are creatures of habit, right? All of them are, right? They do the same things.
Hilarious.
They do the same things over and over again. Like if you tell, it's like, you tell them no, they be like, all right, I'm not going to do that again. And they move without it. So if you've been doing this whole time and he not stopping, that means he's been doing this whole time. And now
never got called for it before.
And it's like,
remember
bro,
when they was calling carries on Jordan Poole and it was like, bro, what?
yeah. Great example, bro. Like every time you.
Yeah, every time. We ain't never called this. What you mean?
It's like, because that's against the rules. It's like,
yeah, technically.
Yeah. So now that's my thing is the consistency in the officiating.
Oh, it's been really bad.
Because I'm like, bro, when I seen, and they fouling out the main guys on everywhere. The main guy on Jokic fouled out. Brunson fouled out. Shy, I don't know if he fouled out, but got close.
This is how you know they trying to make these series go longer. I bet you it don't happen in Game 7. We got
they about to fucking. It's about to be a Royal Rumble out there.
Somebody gonna let it happen, until we get to the fourth quarter. You ain't gonna see them calls like that. Then you gonna see ridiculous calls for whoever we want to push over that line. Like we know the story, bro. You've always had to beat the story. We not past that point. That's always gonna be a part of the thing.
Yo, it can't never just be basketball. It can't never just be.
Hell nah.
Yeah.
What you mean? We gotta sell these stories,
bruh. Because this is bullshit. This is like
it is what it is. If we was just selling the basketball, Jokic would have been the MVP.
But they ain't even announced it yet, have they?
Nope.
But you know, Halliburton and them was balling.
Oh, you talking about Indiana? Oh yeah. Cool. That's cool.
That's the only series that Indiana. They love, but when you say we gotta sell the story, it's like we don't have no story there, bro. In that shit.
See what I just said? Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
That's why
nobody got nothing to say about them. We don't care. Bro, who cares about Indiana other than Indiana?
That's so fucked up.
Who cares about Indiana other than Indiana?
I'm saying. I was a Pacers.
I don't even know why you a Pacers fan, bro. What? Why?
Reggie Miller and Rick Smith,
that was 25 years ago, bro.
Deadlift wasn't over there, but anyway. So, bruh, I'm a Cowboys fan too because of 30 years ago. What you talking about?
So yeah, the Pacers made it, which is cool,
bro. They did not. They I'm just.
But it's more. It ain't even about the Pacers, bro. It's about who they beat. They beat the 2 seed. It was looking like they was really for real. Everybody wanted them to be great. They had the Warriors ex-coach Kenny Atkinson or what's his name? I think that's his name. Yeah, he was really good though. He changed them overnight. Like,
and I mean, they only had 17 losses or something, so they was balling out.
All of a sudden, we the shit, boy. We like that over here in the East.
Bro, stop putting the asterisk on them.
I'm sorry,
like
bro.
the Thunderbolts, bro. Look,
I don't think cool for the losers.
Yo, Brunson and Cat is cool for the East, but you know, like the Pacers is in the finals in the East.
In the East, it is what it is, bro. It's not like LeBron is over there anymore. Who do y'all have to go through? See that? You couldn't think of a name. If I said that about the West, how many names could you come up with immediately?
Bro, you got all the California teams.
That's not all of the West. That's just California.
That's just California.
You got all the California teams. So yeah, man. When I put that asterisk on it, it means something. It's not. What did they compare him to? The 2015 Atlanta Hawks, who won 67 games or some shit like that,
and then lost in the first round
because they were ass.
Hey, bro.
When it really came down to it, that's cool what y'all did. It was real cute.
It's really hard to play somebody 4 or 5 times in a row if you ain't got it like that. Like if your bag ain't deep enough.
Don't have it got it like that. Niggas was out there cosplaying, like you say. It wasn't real, bro. That shit ain't for real.
That's rough, bro. So we
Cleveland look cool.
They did. They look real cool, bro. Hey, but you know who? I ain't even gonna do them like that. I'll just leave them alone. They lost. They out of here. So who you think coming out the East now that it's down to 3 teams? The Pacers. It's the Pacers, bro.
I don't even care, bro.
I want Halliburton to do the celebration on whoever.
At this point, whoever wins the finals, this is gonna be that year. You'd be like, oh yeah, that happened.
Unless Ant win.
And yeah, but still, who did he beat?
Everybody.
That's a cool story.
Everybody.
But in reality, he beat a weak ass Lakers team. He beat a busted ass Warriors team. And then we're gonna get to the Western Conference Finals, which should be the real finals.
Hey, bro.
That'll be the team you say he beat. Whoever it is.
Hey, look. I ain't gotta do nothing but show up a ball. Whoever you put in front of me, it's on y'all.
If he beats Denver, that'll be the best series of his life. To actually beat them. If he beats OKC, that'd be cool. But it's still, like this is the finals because those 2 teams are better than the Indiana Pacers or the New York Knicks or the busted ass Celtics that don't have their best player.
We gonna see that. We gonna see.
Just saying, boy.
We gonna see. Cause that happened. How you gonna be?
It's just like 2020.
Oh no, you're like, how you gonna be less in the bubble, bro? Fuck that.
It's the same shit. It is what it is. Niggas got hurt. Don't nobody really care about y'all like that yet. Show them the reason. Just Denver won and niggas didn't care like that until after he won.
The second time. Didn't they win 2?
No, he won 1.
Are you sure?
But we didn't care about him enough. You know what I mean? Like you was like, hey, why aren't you a fan of him?
Yeah,
and it was like, he cool.
Nah, you just
then he won, and it was after he won, you give him his credit. He's dope. He's one of the best I've ever seen. Niggas is backpedaling after that. It's the same shit here.
Trash, bro.
Whoever wins, it's gonna be like, oh, that's cool. Let's see you do it again next year, just like the Warriors did in 2015, bro. When them niggas won, and it was like, that's cool. Let's see what you do next year.
Oh, they only got the 1. I keep thinking they got 2. They lost.
Yeah.
Well, shit happens. What else we talking about? I say hot take artists. I just wrote that down because I thought that was funny. Because these cats, we talked about them earlier, bro. These niggas that get paid to diss shit. Like you get paid for clicks and views, and the clicks and views based off an algorithm that drives negativity because you're gonna watch it more if you hate it.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's about it.
So these cats, bro,
there's no real journalism.
KD flamed him.
He didn't allude to who he was talking about.
No, it was Ocho. It was Ocho.
But the fact that they put his face there and you say to yourself, yeah, he's right, is why you can say he flamed him.
Bruh,
he didn't allude to who he was talking about. It's just that know.
All he had to say was, bruh, he said you a hot take artist. And then he said, what did he say? that you quit football to be in media, and I was like, oh, I think I know who that is.
I mean,
And he said something else, and I'm
he
like,
could have been talking about Ryan Clark.
nah, Ryan Clark retired though. Ryan Clark did 10 years in the league, then did his media thing.
This is how you know who he
Like
was talking about.
Ryan Clark, I think he got Super Bowl. He was out there smacking niggas.
Yeah.
Like, yo, hold up.
Yeah. He wasn't a failed football player with hot takes. He just do analysts.
He just be talking. He just do his job, bro. But
Man,
yeah,
that hurts though, bro. When you
or Foxworthy wouldn't talk about Foxworthy.
I mean, it could have been. But I think we know the truth. I think we know he was talking about Acho.
Hot take artist.
That's what
Because
he
he
do.
be saying the most flabbergasted shit. Where it's like, what? And then he'd be like, let me explain it. It's like, no, nigga, you already said the stupid part.
Stupid.
Fuck
But
out of
he's
here.
not the only one. Like it was a good take for KD to say that about him, and that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole landscape
it's
is like this. It's like Nick Wright has no right talking about anything of sports in any way. We don't need his takes for any sport. He's always outlandish and ridiculous, especially about basketball.
It's the
We don't
academics
need to
of it
hear
all.
him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't need to hear Max Kellerman. We never needed to hear Stephen A. We didn't need to hear Skip. We damn sure don't need to hear Shannon.
Bro.
We don't need to hear
I 100% agree with you.
Irving. What's his name? Irvin.
Michael Irvin?
Yeah, we don't need to hear him. There's no reason for us to listen to these dudes. They're not experts.
Well, only pushback I'll give is because it's what KD said. And it's like, it's really, if you've played the sport, if you've been in them locker rooms, your expertise on that sport is valid.
I mean, I wish I can give you that, but then you got Kendrick Perkins out here just making a fool of everything you just said.
As we talked about in the last episode, cats are produced. So it's not, we're using your expertise to get this stupid shit off. Right?
Which makes it bad.
But that's what,
the whole thing is bad.
But that's where the rub is, because it's like, you do have input if we just asked you. You see what I'm saying? If we just asked you, hey, what you think about this? Your input is valid because you've been there.
But we go around the table and then we spoil the pot. Like it's just bad.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't. If KD is saying this and we all link to what he's saying, like he's a professional player, it makes sense that he would be sick of this shit. It's bullshit.
Yeah, he should be.
But as the people that are supposed to be entertained, we
never
also agree with him. We don't want to hear this shit. It's not good to us
Bro,
either.
I'll play highlights, nigga, with music behind it. That's what I do. I can watch film my damn self.
The fact that you don't like Inside the NBA.
Yeah, fuck that.
If you don't like Inside the NBA, you damn sure don't like any of this other shit.
Bro,
But you hear me on that?
I hear
Because
you.
they're actually entertaining. And you don't want to see this shit. I just want to see the game.
I wish I knew the reporter's name, but whatever she had said when she was talking about the game, and gave me actual data points, and I'm like, nigga, facts. Look, oh shit, that's what they doing out here.
This?
And it's like that's great, but I don't need your opinion. I have my own opinion.
This is what we do, bro.
I can talk my own shit.
All of us can do this. If
need
you're not any better than the rest of us who all do this in our living rooms, then why do we need to hear you? It's nobody's watching ESPN. There's no ticker anymore. There's none of that is a thing. What? Nigga, you didn't even know. It's not a thing. We don't watch that shit no more.
Ticker no more, like, bro. Yo, we used to watch that for all the stats, dude.
It's there, but nobody pays attention because we're not watching the channel. Nobody tunes into SportsCenter to watch SportsCenter anymore.
SportsCenter not even a thing. SportsCenter was a cultural icon at a point.
So you hearing me?
Like, bro, the SportsCenter top 10.
So the fact that I said it's not a thing, crazy. Right? And you were like, "Oh, it's not there anymore." It's like, no, it's there, but no one watches it.
Bro, I ain't watching. So hey, you can say whatever. I'd be like, "Oh,
word, it's gone." Well, basically, yeah, it was snapped out of existence. Nobody watched that shit.
Disappeared like Mervin's, nigga.
Right. All of a sudden, don't nobody remember that shit. It was in a different timeline. Like we didn't stop there and shit.
We was was all in it.
We was all there, bro. Nope. Don't know what you talking about. There's no references to it no more.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's just bad now. So,
Well, and I feel like they call it journalism.
which makes it worse
And
because
it-
the people who are journalists, they all have podcasts now, and they're doing podcasts just so you actually read their articles. And nobody's gonna go read your articles.
Nah, bro, they want you to tell it to them.
We want hot takes and stupid shit.
Well, no, I mean, I get the wanting to be entertained part, but I feel like you gotta. We all know wrestling is scripted, but we can, what's it called? Suspend reality and buy into it, right? Like, cause hey, they really doing something out there. What they doing is they talking about things as if the people are just characters on a show. These is real players that go out there and spend their energy doing their job. Like they're the stats and things matter. All of that. It's like your opinion on it is just as good as mine. Like you just said, bro. We just do the same shit. You just doing it in a TV studio. It's just an opinion. Shut the fuck up. Give me some facts. Give me the highlight. Like, give me, bruh. How many times have I sent you the baseball shits? Like these shits is fly.
The breakdowns is dope as
Bruh.
fuck, bro. The breakdowns is really
The
fly.
cast that's on John Boy. I want to say his shit correctly. I think it's John Boy Baseball or something like that, or Jam Boy Baseball. Whoever that is, bruh, that sit there and give you the insight on it. He was like, you can tell he's looking at the sign, seeing what he's throwing. Look, this means this and this. That information is hella useful. Baseball commentary, whenever I catch them cats, like the MLB Network cats, they really be giving you why it's great to watch and what you should be looking for. That's what I'm looking for in sports talk. I'm not looking for your opinion on it. I got an opinion. I can think for my goddamn self. I don't need you to validate my
But
stupid
I'm not
shit.
an expert on this.
Bruh, you
This
don't.
is why I get irritated when I hear people talk about like Reggie Miller and they talk about like other players that are trying to break down and give you a
They
sight
giving you the
into
real-
this. If you don't like the Warriors broadcast, to me is one of the best that you can listen to.
With Festus?
Yeah, well, no, with Kalina Azubuike and Fitz. Bob Fitzgerald, who's been doing this forever, he's one of the best ones that you're going to listen to. But people say like, "Oh, he's biased," and it's like, no, he actually gives you a detailed breakdown of the other team, what they're good at, what they need to do, and it's like he doesn't.
I'm like, hold up. When you say he's biased, I'm like, don't he work for the Warriors? Yes, he's
It's our
biased.
job to pump up this team, but I'm also giving you
The
details of the other team. And when they do well, we salute them for it. Like, it's when you're watching the game, what are you listening to? Or do you just want to hear banter?
Pretty much.
That's not what what they're doing. Kalina Azubuike, on the other hand, he's giving you a look inside of what players are thinking as this moment is happening. This is why they're standing like this. This is what this hedge means. This is what blah 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 blah. Same thing when you look at Reggie. He's giving you breakdowns of what's actually happening. But people, it's like they want to hear what they want specifically, and I can't tell you even what that actually is. But when you get on players that are trying to give you a breakdown of what the game is, it's irritating to me. I think it's bullshit because we have enough bullshit out there already. We have
enough bullshit. We just give me just the facts, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. Your opinion, the conjecture, all of that shit. You can keep that. I got my own. I can formulate. Like, I feel like the problem with a lot of things in the society we live in boils down to people not wanting to think. And so it's like me saying I have my own opinion and you give me the facts, I can derive my own shit from it, right? People want you to just give it to them. Like I just seen an app get advertised that's like, it answers your homework. You take a picture of it, press the little AI button, it give you the right answers. And it's like, cool, that's not the point of homework. The point of it is the critical thinking part. It's just to get you to think about it, even if you know it. It's just to get you to make them connections.
Nowadays, if you give people homework, you might as well just give them the answers, and your homework is to show me how you get to this answer. Because I still need you to show your work.
But that's what I'm saying though. Is that's the thing is that people don't want to think. So the reason we have these hot takes and things is they're giving people that I'm giving you your opinion, that you can run to your friend group, run to the chat, run to the barbershop, and then you can spout this back at them, and then I'm your backup because I said it, and I'm on TV. Bruh, this nigga, not, oh my God.
I think it's time we end anyway. He's like, I'm tired. I've been trying to sleep.
I've been trying to sleep. Y'all ain't playing with me, nigga. I just to kick this shit. We just gonna leave it like that. I'm El Uno.
I'm TraB the Wonder.
Yo, this has been a straight dope show. Hope you watch us on Rock the Crowd TV. You can thank Otis for this camera angle. I mean, it's pretty cool, but you know what I mean? It's not bad. You know,
You're making it work.
hey, you see the Tayamo stage. But anyway. Hope you watch this on Rock the Crowd TV. If not, please do. Download this on the apps, on your phones, on your TVs. Just look up Rock the Crowd TV and you'll find us. And that's it.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, catch you next time.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
This is the Straight Dope
He
Show.
does.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
We gotta